The creative process, for me at least, it's always this interesting concept of going out and seeing something and maybe not even looking for it, but finding inspiration where you maybe didn't even think you would see it. And I'm always amazed at the places that find that inspiration. God, why can't I get that to look right? It's so frustrating. Let's grab this.
And check.
Check, check, check. Failure. Part of the creative process that I actually wasn't expecting to talk about today. I thought this all through. I thought I was going to execute it just fine. And of course, I put my foot in my mouth and failed. So guys, as I was hinting in this video, like, the creative process is awesome. It's fantastic. There's so many cool elements of it. That sort of cyclical rhythm of going out, thinking, just observing the world, enjoying life, and then suddenly seeing something that sparks an idea, writing it down in a notebook, thinking through what that idea might be like, and then going and executing on that idea, creating a plan, thinking of all the shots that you need, and then actually going and executing and shooting that idea is like, I love that. I love that aspect of YouTube, of videos, of the creative process. And I was super pumped today because I was like, yes, I've got another great idea. I've got a video that I think is going to be super cool about the whole creative process. And I didn't even have this piece in mind, but failure is probably one of the most important pieces of the creative process. So as you guys may have seen in this project, really what I was trying to do was go into this garage space with this awesome workbench and craft sort of this holographic editing machine where I could go and use my hands, edit the footage. And I thought in my mind, when I planned this out, I thought for sure going and rotoscoping my body, masking it out and having that screen be behind was going to be a no problem. It was going to be hard, but it was going to be no problem. And yes, I could probably spend the next 2 weeks constantly rotoscoping and getting my body out. But the cool thing is I learned from my failure, which I believe is the most critical piece of the creative process, is to go out, do something, fail, and learn from it. Because now in my mind, I've thought of such a better way to do what I wanted to do, which would have been simply to hang a big old sheet of green screen and then key out and put the shots that I wanted to be of that holographic image on the green screen. It would have A, turned out much better, it would have looked better, and B, it would have been about 10 times easier in post when I was editing. Trying to rotoscope out my body was an absolute pain in the ass. And so it's funny because, I was feeling so on top of it, feeling so great about this project, how good it was going to turn out. And in hindsight, I was reminded of one of the most important lessons of the creative process, which is to just go out, do it, make it happen, and fail. Fail and learn, because that is what is going to make you better. And I'm just so pumped because I wanted to spin this video that I was so frustrated. I've spent all day being so frustrated with the result to then, in hindsight, say, well, wait a minute. I actually did one of the most important parts, which is failing and learning from failure. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to kind of spin this video into something rather than just trashing the whole thing. Hope you guys liked it, at least the part that I had. I thought the first half of the edit actually turned out really good. I was really pleased with it, and then trying to rotoscope me just turned into a complete nightmare. I learned my lesson. I'm gonna make sure in the future for special effects that I really do play around with green screen stuff to make my life easier. in post and not try to rotoscope and mask everything, because it just gets really messy. And unless it's a really simple, easy, contrasty mask, it generally is going to look a lot better to not do that. But if you like this video, as always guys, consider subscribing and leaving me a like, and I will make sure to catch you all in the next one. You guys have a good day, morning, evening, night, wherever you are at, and don't forget that creativity comes from constraint. See you guys.